Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I turned this little birdhouse ornament for Carl Jacobson's and Alan Stratton's 2015 Christmas Ornament Challenge. So, let's do it.
I started out by roughing in a piece of cherry wood. This will be the body of the birdhouse. After that, I marked a 1/4 inch in from the end and 1 1/4 inches from that mark. I used a badan to bring down the 1/4 inch mark to 1 1/4 inches for a tenon. Then I removed some of the meat away from the backside. I then used a spindle gouge to work on the shape a little bit. You can do whatever you like here and just be creative, but I went for more of a roundish shape. After I got the shape I liked, I removed my live center and put a 1-inch Forstner bit into my Jacobs chuck and drilled down close to the bottom of the birdhouse. The piece of tape lets me know where to stop. And then I hollowed out the inside. This will make the ornament a lot lighter so it doesn't drag the branch of the Christmas tree down, and it'll also ensure that the walls are at an even thickness. After that, I drilled down straight through the bottom of the birdhouse using a 3/16 inch drill bit. I used a spring-loaded center punch to make pilot holes for my drill bit, for the hole to go into the entryway and also for the perch. I used a 7mm brad point drill bit to drill out the hole for the entryway. Then I used an 1/8 inch drill bit to drill the hole for the perch. Then I sanded with 150 grit, 240, 320, 400, and 600. I also sanded the inside. And after that, I used a spindle gouge and a thin parting tool to part it off. Next, I used an 1 1/4 inch Forstner bit to drill a 1/4 inch deep into a piece of walnut, which is to be the roof. I brought up the cone on my live center to hold the body of the birdhouse in place while I work on the roof. This helps me keep everything proportional. I used my spindle gouge along with a few other tools to shape the roof. You can do whatever you want here, but just don't bring down the roof too thin because there is a hole in there left behind from the 1 1/4 inch Forstner bit. After I was done with the shape, I sanded up with 150, 240, 320, 400, and 600 grit. Then I used a thin parting tool to part it off. After that, I selected a piece of African blackwood to use for the finial, and I roughed it down a little bit and took some of the meat away with a roughing gouge, and then I started working on the shape with a spindle gouge. Once I had the end of it shaped up, I used the finial chucky from Rubber Chucky Products. There's a little bearing in the finial chucky, you can see it there, and that just slides right over the point on the end of the finial, and it starts to spin once made contact with the wood, so it'll stabilize the piece while you're working on it. The finial chucky is available in 2 different sizes for different shapes of finials, and I'll put links in the description to where you can buy them from. And then this happened. It broke. So I parted off the broken piece and I went ahead and worked on a new finial with the rest of the blank. So now you can see how each birdhouse ornament is constructed. There are 4 main parts: the body, the finial, the perch, and the roof. All the pieces come together with mortise and tenon joinery, and I glued it all together using CA glue. After inserting an eye hook into the top so I can hang it, I used several coats of spray lacquer to finish it up. I also attached a little cardinal bird to the perch using medium CA glue. I'll put a link in the description to the birds as well.
Alright guys, and that wraps it up for this project. I really love the way this came out. Again, the roof was made out of walnut, the body was cherry, and the perch and the finial were both made out of African blackwood. I'd like to give a huge thank you to Carl Jacobson and Alan Stratton for putting on the Ornament Challenge every year. It's a lot of great fun to enter this and see what you can come up with, as well as what everybody else brings to the challenge. And there is still enough time left to enter, so I strongly encourage all of you guys who can turn an ornament to make a video of it and enter it into the challenge. I will put links to Carl's channel, Alan's channel, and the video for the Ornament Challenge in the description. And really quickly, I want to show the stickers I got in the mail this week, so let's go ahead and do that. The first sticker is from Regan's Woodworking and Wood Turning, and there's two of them in fact. Regan is, I believe, 15 years old. Sorry if I got that wrong, Regan. And he makes some wonderful wood projects. He does wood turning and woodworking. Really nice things over there. I encourage you all to go over there. Thank you, Regan. The next one is from the Woodworking Maniac. I have just subscribed to this guy shortly ago, and he has got a great channel and some really fantastic videos. So go over there and check him out. Thank you. The next sticker is from Sterling Davis. I actually have another sticker from Sterling Davis, but whatever. Sterling does some really nice woodworking projects. Go over there, check it out. Scroll sawing, wood turning, the likes. So go over there and subscribe. And let's go ahead and put those up on the wall. Sticker up on my sticker wall, please send me your own sticker or a stamped self-addressed envelope. My address will be in the description below. Just put that on your envelope and I'll get it shortly, and I will get one of my own stickers out to you as soon as I can. And that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next Friday.